Hello and welcome to day 99. What is your one word? A lot of talk going on right now in our society about everybody should have like one word. Some people is focus, some people is caring, some people is success. What is your one word? So I've put some thought into it, and the one word that I've decided that I want to use is encourager. Encourager. I wrote it on my bathroom window at home. And what I want to do is I want to focus on being an encourager, not only for you and for other people, but for myself. I want to encourage myself. I want to focus on my successes and minimize my failures. Failures I want to learn from. I want to turn those into something where I can learn from, like a school, instead of using a failure as a club. But I want to be an encourager. Ken Blanchard wrote a book called The 1 Minute Manager, and it has sold millions of copies. It's one of the simplest, easiest business books ever written, The 1 Minute Manager. But he's come out with a new version. It's called The New 1 Minute Manager. And in the new 1 Minute Manager, it doesn't talk about reprimand. It talks about redirecting. So if I ask someone to do something and they fall short of it because they didn't get it done, instead of saying, why didn't you get it done? I'm going to say, when are you going to get it done? What are you going to do next time? And focus on redirection. What I want is the goal accomplished. I'm not looking for guilt or shame. I want the request to be taken care of. So what are you going to do? Redirect. My word, encourager. When I'm speaking to you or I'm in person, and we're in a discussion, we're having a conversation about maybe the government or fitness or nutrition or whatever, instead of pointing out what's wrong, I have this filter right in front of us between you and me, and I see the word encourager. And I say, okay, what I'm about to say, is it going to encourage you or is it going to criticize you? Am I going to create guilt and shame with what I'm going to say, or am I going to give you a picture of where you want to move to? Now, I don't want you to think about a red brick, okay? Don't think about a red brick. Don't see it in your mind or anything. Just completely forget it. We can't. If we're thinking about something, we see it. So if I'm only focusing on encouraging, this is what I want. This is the behavior that I want in my personal life. This is the behavior that I want whoever it is, whether it's my children or my wife or my friends. I want to encourage them. I want to encourage, for instance, we're skiing, we're snow skiing. And we're coming down the mountains and I see some things that a person's doing wrong when they're skiing. There are things that they could be doing right. So I don't need to point out the red brick. I just need to say, why don't you cut your skis this way? Why don't you set your balance this way? Focus on what we want. The more we focus on what we want, the more successful we'll be. Now here's another thing that I think is extremely important. If you're in sales, or if you're a student, first we'll go with sales. If you're in sales and you've had some successes, you've sold some things, what you should have is all the sales. You should have a book that shows all the sales that you've made. So in the morning when you wake up, grab your sales book and go through it and look at it and see the people that you have affected in a positive way by selling a quality product or service to those individuals. Focus on your successes. If you're a student in school, you've got tests that you've made A's and B's on, maybe A's, B's, and C's. A C for me would have been great in school, but if you are a student and you've made A's and B's, have copies of those tests. And when you wake up in the morning before you go to school, look at the test that got you the results that you wanted, the A's. Look at the A's, and now you know that you're a student that is an A student. And focus on the A's. Focus on what you did in order to make that happen. Success breeds success. And so it's important for us to focus on our successes so that we'll have more successes in the future. I want to be an encourager this year. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage others, and I want to encourage myself. Learn, teach, do. I want to learn how to be an encourager. I want to do I want to do it by being an encourager. Learn, teach, do. That's what I want to do. Learn how to be an encourager, do it, and teach it. All right, so I kind of boo-booed on that, but so what? I'm trying and I'm going to make some improvements. And next time when we do the video for 100, I'm going to be able to talk smoother. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, Tom Pace Mentor on YouTube, and put some comments down below if you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much.